Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us again tonight. I have some dude off in the distance checking out his awesomeness.
What is he
Fry.
playing with back there? What is he?
I don't know. It's probably like maybe one of his figurines. Nope.
Oh, he's on his phone.
The phone. He decided that.
Am I supposed to be here right now?
Are any of us?
Technically speaking, yes, you are. You know why?
What?
Because you're the man of the hour, the man of the night, the man.
Why does it sound like Jared's about to break into a theme song?
I don't know. Is he going to propose?
Okay. Hit it, Matt.
What?
The theme song. Hit the theme song, man. Hit.
Wait, you want to do that now?
Oh, I don't know. It was the theme song, man. All right, let's start over again. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, everybody, I apologize. A little bit of technical difficulty.
Would this even be a stream with Mark if we didn't have everything screw up immediately?
Well, technically speaking, Mark told me that everything should go smooth.
I did, but I lied. You guys know how this is going to go.
Jeez, I was worried. I was tripping. So, anyways, back to the intro. Let me try again, okay? Welcome, everybody, to Crypto Comics Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. We sure do appreciate you being here. Nobodies, you're awesome. Hello, chat. I'm just letting you know I might not be able to join the live. My bus is late. Well, we're going to talk to that bus driver when we get a chance, but not tonight. And I would like to...
And there he goes.
Oh my
heck.
Quickest stream ever, fellas.
He's pulling a map. He's jumping off to do something to jump back on. We know what's going on, Mark. Okay, all right. Here I go again. Okay, here we go again. All right. That's all I was going to say.
Okay. Too crazy. You might.
Hold on. Oh, my heck. Why do people just keep moving? Oh, my gosh. All right. So that didn't work. You guys couldn't hear what I was saying?
No, because your mic cuts out when you start getting loud. It's
Okay,
something that we actually didn't tell you about for the first 3 years of doing this show, just because it was more convenient for us. But at this point, when you're doing the intros and stuff like that, it becomes kind of a quality concern.
Yeah. Quality this. It's a good thing you can't. What the? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Here we go. I'm
having so much fun with these controls.
You are totally.
Am I allowed back? Hey, there I go again. Hey, it's me. Hi, everyone.
Okay, all right. Let's get down to business, y'all, because we got something serious going on tonight. We have an awesome song written by Mark that we're gonna play for the love of his life.
Adina, come in here for a second.
Oh, everybody, hold! Don't do anything yet. Just a minute. We have to get the whole. How are we supposed to play this serenade for you if she's not even here?
Someday I'm gonna find myself like a comic gal, and I'm gonna scream like an old man stuck in a bathtub at her.
How's it going, Adina?
Hi.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thanks.
So, what did you turn? Like,
no,
20...
Jared. You never ask a woman that.
No, it's okay. Never. I turned 40 today.
Oh,
I know.
Welcome to the new 30. Boom.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm older than that.
A year after this, I'll be 39 next year.
This is our prime, from what I hear.
We'll see.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that's
Yes,
true.
you guys
True.
are all
Okay.
old. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go. All right.
Old people around here.
So, Crypto Comics Crew, we have for you. Well, it's actually not for you guys, but it's for Adina. The Serenade from Mark Murphy. Hit it, Matt.
There once was beautiful girl, born into a sad and lonely world, until she found a man. Be strong and not plan. His name was Marquis the Shark, and his mind said sometimes just dark. But he loves you more than you know. To see the song is proof for sure. This is the in a birthday song. We all know you with me for miles long. Talking about the big donkey don't please. I think I can live without you. I hope you feel it too. Everything you've done for me, I wish I could do for you. Your blue gorgeous eyes, I still ask myself why. The best girl in the world became luckily my girl. Honey, I love you more than the life itself. I could die tomorrow and go to hell. Just know you had you in this world. The absolute best of all the girls. I love you, honey, happy birthday.
Did I catch those lyrics right?
You sure did. You sure did. Mark leaves some lyric writing to be desired.
Well, it said right in there that he was somewhat dark.
It said
But
a
he
few
was
things.
like a shark or something like that. He was Marky. It was like Marky.
Mark,
Get out of here, Griswold, you giant bear dog.
Sorry, the dog's knocking over
This
the.
giant bear.
Oh my gosh, it's so big.
Hey, wait, go back to the puppy. Oh no, we lost Mark. Like his connection just went out on us. We'll give him a moment to catch up. The bear dog might have taken out the internet for the whole eastern seaboard. Or
Hey, Rose.
Colorado, I believe.
Hey, Rose. Hello, Crypto Comics. Hi, Mark May. And to everybody in chat, good morning from Rose.
I wish my name had its own emoji.
It does. Fry sauce.
You were gonna say a poop emoji,
Fellas?
weren't you?
No, I was going to say fry sauce emoji. Haven't
know-
you seen the fry sauce emoji? It's the same color as those shorts you were wearing the other day.
Orange?
Yep,
What
kind of.
are you just jealous that I get to wear orange shorts year round? Is that what's going on?
Pretty much.
Oh yes, my
Actually-
Chewbacca beard.
I wear shorts in the winter here.
Mm-hmm.
I wear shorts in the winter here in Colorado. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
But I also wear flip flops year round.
I wear pajamas under my shorts, so I don't get cold.
He does. I've seen
Really?
it. I was like,
Yeah.
"Is this really
With
happening?"
Heelys.
And sandals. I'll wear shorts, pajamas, and flip flops
I dig it.
right into Walmart. I'm like a Walmart person.
No.
What are they called? Wally people or something
People
like
of
that?
Walmart.
The people of Walmart. We are the people of Walmart.
That's not a badge of honor, Jared.
Andrew,
Hey,
Thank you
Crutchy!
so much.
Howdy, fellas, Hellbringers. I've picked up all 3
Hey.
copies available and just noticed Mark shaved the Chewbacca beard. Oh my god.
Okay, so
That's what's different about you. I thought you lost weight.
You guys can see my neck for the first time ever. Look, guys.
I mean,
I mean,
if you're looking at
technically, he probably did lose about 35 pounds of beard.
dude,
That's true.
seriously.
Well,
Dang.
Most of the manhood was in there too, though. So, like, you know.
Oh,
it's
dude,
all-
doesn't it suck, man? When you have a big, awesome biker beard, and you get rid of it, it feels
Mhm.
like it just takes away like so many macho points.
It does. It does. I'm luckily 6'4" and 300 pounds, though. So if anybody wants to test it, let's find out.
No, that's okay, man. I'm cool here, dude. At 5'9", 180.
Well, hold on, guys. We have something else to talk about here. So Crutchy here is talking about how he picked up the 3 copies that are available on Crypto Comics right now. There are actually more copies coming into Crypto Comics. The market.
When will they be there, Andrew? Do I just need to publish them right now? Because I could do that.
Well, so that's the thing is we've got them in queue. So I don't want to say an exact time, but we should, I think, be good to go. But there are some really, really cool variant covers I wanted to point out. There's also
We have a gold variant that is not
yeah.
up right now.
Yeah, gold variant as well that's coming out. So everybody can keep an eye on those. They should be hopefully coming up during the stream. We've been juggling a lot today, though. So I say that, and please don't, hold any designation on it being a for sure thing, because Joe will
So
probably.
I will put it to you guys this way: I've been on Andrew all day. He has been working his butt
Andrew.
off.
I can carry 6'4" and 300 pounds,
He
no
has
problem.
been working his butt off. Also, me and Jared were working hard earlier today to make all this come together too. So if
The
anybody
only one that
out
doesn't
there
work
needs
is
help,
Matt.
The only one that doesn't work is Matt.
yeah, that's
Matt, what the
what's
hell?
going on, guys.
Get to work, man. What the shit, man? But no, guys, like
I love
all
you
you got to
guys.
do out there, if you need help, just message one of us. We'll get you set up on the system. Try to walk you through how to set it up so you guys can also get your books. Like I said, this is one of the only times I've ever offered digital comics for our comics. They are exclusive right now, kind of to Crypto Comics guys. So the NFT version is your best bet, because not only do you get to read it for maybe the first time ever, but stuff like the trade paperback actually has the Hellbringers theme song with it when you get it. So you can hear the Hellbringers theme song as you're reading. So it's really cool.
Oh, wow.
You can't do this kind of stuff on paper. So there's it's just certain things you can do with this that you can't do on paper. So
Now, I heard something in relation to how you were going to do something really special for collectors. Could you give us an understanding of what that is?
okay, so two of the 3 guys in this panel right here think I'm crazy for doing this. Maybe
Why doesn't the
one
third one think
might
you're crazy?
also as well? He might also. I just haven't heard it yet. So, guys, here's the deal. A lot of the stuff that you're going to be seeing on different creators, they're going to be putting out different numbers, stuff like that. A lot of times they're going to be a little lower for the cost for you to be able to get these books, and they're going to be multiple issues of it. And that's to try to bring in some revenue, try to bring in some money. You guys know, if you have followed me for the last 2 years, this is a passion project for me. Making money is not exactly my goal here. If it was, I would have gave up a long time ago. You know what I mean?
We do.
I'm just going to be honest.
Absolutely do.
So one thing that we do offer, though, is limited collectability. Hellbringers is not about getting it out to the masses. It's about getting it out to the right people who need this book in their life. Guys, we are doing limited copies. So like $10 for 50 limited run for a lot of these covers. And the reason, and I'm starting to think about it.
See
like
Matt's face?
Yeah.
Did you see Matt's
he's
face
real
right
concerned.
there? He was already starting to drool a little.
I saw it, man. He aged 10 years in one
Hold on
panel.
one second. I want to know what was going through your head, Matt, when you heard that.
I was like, holy crap, that limited for that price? That's yeah.
So let me just explain it, guys. Let me explain it. So the reason I'm doing this is because let's say the fans out there, the collectors, they want to have a reasoning for these NFTs, not just because they're great books for them to pick up and buy and collect for later on down the road, but if this is groundbreaking, if this is actually something that's going to take off, be huge, this is a test of this system that you guys have created for Crypto Comics to see exactly right off the bat how this is going to go with the collectability as it rises for comics to rise in value. If these sell out at $10 a piece for the 50 copies, I mean, like, these are the first people that have them. That means if they sell them, they're going to get more money. So they also win in this. You understand what I'm saying? They got to read the books. They got to sell them for more if they wanted. And it's for me to help the collector, to give them limited availability for the guys that have supported me since day one. All my fans out there, this is for you guys, man, because if you guys go out there and you buy all these, guess what? You own them all. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
and then
let me
you can
let
make
me
the
show you
decisions
something
from
here,
there.
Mark. Let me show you something here, Mark. As of now, and I just verified these before I'm pulling them up on screen. These are accurate. Andrew Dodge comes in. I have the Gold Dawn of the Devil, the first arc, and Hell Pug, Mark made.
Whew.
And get this. Copy number 1 of 5, owned by Crutchy. Copy number 1 of 1,000 of the trade paperback. That's the first art copy, owned by Crutchy.
Wow.
Copy number 1 of 50 of Hellpug and Velocicog, owned by Crutchy. So,
Well, and here's the thing, okay, so Mark, I did think you were crazy. I was like, Mark, you're freaking crazy. And I said it in a much more severe tone and used probably harsher words. But I can't, say it because my boss will get mad at me. But then I started talking to you about it. And I was like, man, why are you doing it this way? Because I couldn't understand. And then you really opened my eyes to why you're doing it. And I think it's so freaking cool that you're actually choosing to really put it into the hands of the collectors and give them something of value. 50 issues, like 50 copies is insane low number. Like, that's an insane low number. And then $10 a copy, that's awesome because it's affordable. You can easily gain that. And then once they're all gone, you're right. The only way anybody's ever going to be able to get one is if one of those people actually put it up for sale or somebody makes an offer. And the fact that you wanted to do that and actually put a collector's wants and needs first, I think is just so admirable, so honorable, so awesome. Like, it's so badass, dude. Like, props. I totally changed my mind. You're not crazy. Fucking cool.
Well, I appreciate that, man. You know how much I appreciate that. The people that can see what I'm trying to do, they know what I'm trying to do. I literally try to help everybody that I can possibly try to help. Sometimes it's recognized, sometimes it's not recognized, and I get sad about it. You guys know that. But I know that you guys
You're
know
an emotional.
Yeah, I am.
Teddy bear.
I am. I'm giant teddy bear. But you guys know that I would try to help you guys because how much you guys have tried to help me. And I really think that this is a way to do it, because instead of getting, maybe like we get 1,000 of these for $5 a piece, that's, $5,000. Instead it's, 500 because it's 10 for 50. And I'm not trying to get rich, guys. I'm trying to give the people a great deal. I want to give them value. I want to, make it to where, yeah, it's $5, but there's 1,000 of them. Like, it's only double that, but there's 50. You understand what I'm saying? And so
yeah, which is insane.
It makes it 100 times more valuable, guys. 100 times. That's not a joke.
Absolutely.
Guys. That's how much it actually is. So I'm making my book 100 times more valuable than anybody else's in my head. is what I'm trying to do. That way the collector can look at it and be like, if I have to make a decision, why would I want to spend $5 extra? Well, there it is right there, guys. It's because this might be potentially worth something to you later on down the road with how this system is set up. You know what I mean? So if the system's set up that way for you guys, it's not just comic collecting anymore. It's not reading the book for the first time ever. It's not hearing the Hellbringers soundtrack that was also custom made just for the book. We own that music. You know what I mean? We are giving you guys all sorts of amazing, amazing content in this. And you guys know me. I do everything I can to strive and put as much content as I can into anything that I do. You know what I mean? Even playing with my damn wrestlers, we have fucking made a whole new story out of it.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Look at you.
Like,
You just got WWE going off to your side there.
Well, hold on. Let me point this out, guys. Andrew Dodge says, driving the value for collectors, beauty is the creator continues earning from every sale versus print, which creators only earn off the first sale in retail.
Mm-hmm.
And that's accurate, which is also why, Andrew Dodge, since you now have the gold variant cover, you should sell that to me for $1, because then Mark May will get what? Mark
10
May
cents.
will get
10
he'll
cents.
get more.
10
Every
cents.
time the NFT sells, he'll get more. So let's show him how that works with that gold cover.
Look at that. Second one's gone, y'all. Hellpug and Velocicock, number 2. Bro, look at that. Joe stepped to bat.
This show is not going to turn into like a NFT pissing contest.
Why not? Why not? That's exactly what we want. You're in line, Frey. Any good sell show is a pissing
He wants
contest.
to lower the temperature so that he can sneak in and grab number 3 real quick. That's what's going on.
I'm just saying that, thank you everybody for supporting Mark. Keep your eyes out. Like I said, there are other books. They're going to be popped up by Mark, other variant covers, as well as Virgins. So we got Virgins trades. There's the gold is already up in there now. And then, as mentioned earlier, the trade paperback, which, guys, honestly, I took a minute to kind of go through that one. There is a hell of a lot of value if you are just a fan of comics, period. You get the whole trade paperback. It's like 5 stories, I want to say. 5 stories.
Mm-hmm.
And the artwork, the writing, everything about those books is really phenomenal. I think a lot of people kind of let Hellbringers kind of go under the radar for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
it's
that's, you guys got to
things.
remember, that's how I wanted it too, though.
Mhm.
I wanted it to fly under the radar. A lot of people don't know this. This is going to be one of the most underground books ever because of how I did it. I didn't even set up an online store to sell these books after we got done. So a lot of these print runs on these Kickstarter stuff like that, you guys don't know this yet, but I'm in talks with Comic Book Realm and stuff like that, and I'm going to give them the numbers for the print run. And you're going to be surprised when you see some of these guys' covers that have done DC and Marvel work, and you're like, wait, there's only 8 of these?
Oh, my gosh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
and that's
just
what's so
wait.
cool. And thank you for being an underground creator with an underground marketplace. Like, it really is so fitting, and it's so cool that you're choosing to really like make your own path. Go your own route. Like, the way that you're doing it is so freaking cool. Again, I just give you props that you're really putting the collector first, and you're really taking that idea of exclusivity and value so that, and again, $10, it's not that much when you have such a low run and the internet is your storefront. 50 on the internet is like nothing. It's like nothing, like 1,000 is a small number on the internet.
And Andrew convinced me. He's like, you know what, man, we got to do at least one of these in a bigger number. So that's what we did with the trade paperback. That way, anybody that wants to read the first 5 issues doesn't have to suffer and lose out on that 50 that they didn't get for the separate issues.
God,
that
so
way
they can
we
be
at
part of the
least
story.
Yep. That way they can at least read the story, guys. So we are thinking about that fan as well.
I think about collectors. What's up?
So we are thinking about the fan who wants to read it as well and not just collect. That way they can have, you have your chance at it. It's $30 instead of 50 too, which is what we charge at shows. So
Oh wow, fantastic.
So it's a good deal to be able to read the first 5 chapters, guys. As you know, we've come out with chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8 will be at the printer in the next couple months. And then chapter 9, our final chapter, Hellbringers Final War, comes out next year. Guys. And guys, we have done this how many times? We have been on such a journey together. You guys,
we're gonna do something cool for that one, man. I'm gonna make it for that one.
You guys are finally getting this off the ground, maybe, and taking it just rocket ship straight to the top.
Matt is fantastic at getting things off.
Matt is really good at that.
If this is my last Hellbringers comic book, I'm just happy that, we get it with you guys next year, and we'll do a whole new show just like we did with these, and we'll get the rest of those books on here as well before it's all said and done.
Well,
and then we'll have all the new chapters.
Speaking of which,
Mark, getting added as we speak.
Andrew Dodge says Sacred Heart Kickstarter exclusive Chad Hardin variant cover is just added. So as I said, there are other books coming up.
Yeah.
So
Chad definitely said he's like, man, throw me on your page with my cover and let's see what we can do. So that's what we did. We put it as a special variant. That one's a little bit more expensive, guys. So I'd like to point that out. And that's just because he wanted to see what we could do if we made it a more expensive variant. And honestly, he's the only other one.
Andrew Dodge was like, oh, never mind, transaction failed. Give it a little bit of time, Andrew. When a book is brand new like that, sometimes the nodes just aren't talking to each other quite right yet. And remember, blockchain technology is absolutely secure. If every single element isn't lined up and isn't perfect, then the transaction fails for your safety. So a lot of times when that happens, it's not because something is broken, it's because the blockchain is recognizing that something might be off. Often on a brand new NFT like that, what it actually is that you're trying to hit that sale faster than the read or write speed of the blockchain. So keep that in mind. That's why having a number one of something is so kind of crazy, because in blockchain terminology, it doesn't just mean you were the fastest. This isn't Kickstarter, Crutchy.
Right.
What this means is that you not only have to be the fastest, but a lot of times you have to be prepared for that drop to happen. And it deals with a little bit of luck inside of there, which is something that we talk about a lot. Well, I mean, to get that number one, a lot of times it does. I mean, I might try to go for number one at the exact same time that these two guys do. One of us is going to get that number one, but one of us is going to get the number two. One of us is going to get the number three.
Yep.
Even if
does
we
it
all
matter? Does it matter? I mean with an NFT?
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Think about it this way: if you own,
here, just look at this. What do you think?
So does that matter to have the number one?
It matters to Crutchy.
It matters to the collectors.
And I think that's what matters. It's in the eye of the beholder, right?
So you guys educate me. Like I want to know, like if is that like technically like I guess like a 1 of 1,000. He owns like the 1 of 1,000.
He owns the first minted copy of 1,000 copies to be minted.
So wouldn't that technically like be the one everybody wants then?
Exactly.
Technically.
So on a COA, if you want to think about it that way, say you were actually printing these and you had a COA hand documented on each and every one of them. That number one means it's the first COA out there. Now, here's what's interesting. I'm going to just say this because it's Hellbringers. Like, which one's going to be more valuable, number one or number 666?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, there's still variables that are going to float into things. I know there's like certain books where people are already talking about how they want, number 420. They want, things like that.
Yep.
I got a guy that collects nothing but 22s. So like when we
There you
put
go.
out the coins, he
Exactly.
wanted a 22. And there was
Yeah,
another guy who's like, I
exactly.
want your 6, I want your 66. And I was like, you're not getting those. They're on my wall. So you know what I mean?
Now I just want to be in the single digits. Like I want to be in the single digits. I don't want to be in the double digits. I want to be
I
in the
gave
single
those
digits.
away. That was the thing on the coins is we gave them away to the people that worked with us for the top 10. So like
That's cool.
Yeah. I actually got a list. I got a list. I'm hiding it around here somewhere, but
They're super cool.
oh, hold on,
saw one of
hold on.
I saw one of them at a convention. The quality on those coins is incredible.
Yeah, I actually see. I've got the Hellbringers list right here.
Nice.
So for we keep all that stuff, man. Like we're really. I'm proud of that stuff, man. Anybody that even wanted to be part of it.
You guys just. I really think what you should do is I think you should reduce the paperback 666.
Oh Lord.
And then they're just
We
going to be
might.
fighting to get to that number.
But that would also mean that there are 334 potential people that might not see the
yeah,
book.
this is why we did it that
I
way.
know.
That's why we did it that way.
You have to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
I don't know. Yeah, we
I'm just
can't do it.
saying.
We gotta give the
I'm
give
just
the readers,
saying.
man. We
Here's
gotta give
the
the
thing.
readers.
Here's the cool thing. You can always reduce the number, but you can never increase it. So it's a good thing you guys started with 1,000, just in case. Just in case.
But yeah,
Interesting.
so to answer your question though, Mark, we do believe that it's going to matter. Is it number one that will end up being, the high point and things like that in the future? We don't know. It's way too early to tell. And
Well,
that being said, we don't give investment advice.
I would like to say
absolutely.
this. I would not rather it go to anybody else but Andrew, honestly. So I'm happy he got all those number ones. I'm just gonna be completely honest.
Well, that's good.
He's probably the best
gosh, are you
supporter fan
serious?
of Hellbringers ever.
Oh my gosh, he got number one of the 10s. Oh, and he got the one shot?
This is messed up.
What?
They're all
Dude,
one shots,
Where's
brother.
the Sacred Heart? Sacred
They're all
Heart.
one shots? I don't understand that terminology, one shot. What does that
Okay,
mean?
so let me explain this. So they're all chapters. So the first 5 chapters, the first arc of Hellbringers is in the trade paperback. So the very first chapter, so nobody gets it misunderstood, is Jengarr and Shredd number 1. That is the very first chapter of Hellbringers that you're going to read in reading order. Then it goes Hellbringers, Dawn of the Devil, Hellpug and Velocicock, Hellbringers, Sacred Heart, and then Hellbringers, The Ties That Bind Us. That's your first 5 books that are going to be in the trade paperback, guys.
Okay.
So they're all chapters. We run as in chapters, but they're all separate one-shot chapters. They just so happen to be part of the same story. That's why Jengarr and Shredd and Hellpug and Velocicock, even though they have their own titles, that's still a Hellbringer story, guys. That's a very important chapter that you're going to need for the entire story.
So a one shot really just means it's a book in and of itself. Like that small 27, 30 page is a story in and of itself.
It's like Star Wars, man. How you have like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, but they're all different chapters. So even how they jumped around in the timeline is how we jumped around in the timeline. So chapter 4 being A New Hope, guess what? That was the Sacred Heart. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And so the moment, Fry, you're muted, brother.
No, let him talk, dude. Let him talk. We can hear him.
I'm just wondering if there's a way that I could potentially just maybe ban Crutchy from the system long enough.
Dude. You know why? Because I will fire your butt.
Oh God.
Do it.
I won't, but I would. But I would.
I'm interested to see what happens. I'd like to know if he's able to read it and hear the music already for the trade paperback.
Ooh, yeah, give us some feedback on that, Crutchy.
I mean, we could open it on stream and show it that way, but I think that's less cool than
I
Hearing
don't.
it from the
Are you
fans.
down with that? I mean, just a sneak peek, bro. Come
I'd
on,
be down with a sneak peek.
just a tip.
Oh
Jared.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Why do we? Oh Lord.
"I'll fire you," he said. I give you 3 days before the entire internet is canceling you if I'm not here. That's all I'm saying. I am.
Jared,
I
you
am
need,
your-
you need Andrew. Jared, you need Andrew.
No,
Y'all need each other.
I know, because I'd be canceled. I'm pretty sure I got canceled the other day.
Dude, you would be canceled. You would.
I'm pretty sure
Dude,
it was my insurance,
it takes
but
13
still.
interactions for you guys to understand who Jared is out there, just so you know, guys. It's not one interaction. Do not judge this guy
That's
off
true.
one interaction. You need 13. And Andrew's face says it all throughout this show, baby. Just make sure you pay attention to that shit while we're going, guys.
All right. Let's see. I want to see just a sneak peek.
I'm a little irritated that I'm opening this up for the first time and seeing that one is already gone. And I feel like this is probably something I should get used to. I
Dang,
want
that's a
everyone to understand that
cover.
one of the main reasons that I wanted to be a part of Crypto Comics from the get-go was because I felt
Right.
like I would have some type of inside edge and get to cool collectibles before anybody else could.
And boy, you failed tonight. You
And
failed tonight.
Mark, I don't have a single number one. I don't have a
What?
single number one.
Yeah, he's
Crutchy
slow.
Tonight has gotten like what, 6 of them, 5 of them, whatever. I don't
No,
have a
just
single
like
one.
6.
I think
7,
Joe's
So-
got like 8. I'm like, yeah, that's
20,
not fair, Joe.
probably 30.
I clearly remember a conversation where I was supposed to be getting number ones on all of these back in the day. But I'm letting
Yeah.
it slide because it all went to Crutchy, guys.
Good
He's
thing you
right.
said.
He's
Good
right.
thing you said way back in the day, because
No,
so much
you know
has
what?
changed
As
since then.
soon as he said that, he's right. So Crutchy,
We'll
you're
make sure
losing
you
him,
get-
man. I gotta have Joe
No,
transfer-
you can't
no,
take it from Crutchy. He's
You
already
can't
bought it,
take
dude.
from
we
Crutchy.
can't
You
do that.
can't take it from
I'll
him.
do.
It's
I'll take
man.
number 2s or 3s. I don't give a fuck, dude. Just give me whatever.
6s.
All right,
Take
we'll try to
6s.
we'll try to have. I'll shoot a message over to Joe, and hopefully we'll get you one. And hopefully it's not too late. Because if it's too late,
I'm gonna get number 75. It's fine, dude. I'm not even worried about it.
we're all learning as we go here, Mark.
That is the truth, everybody. And if you don't believe me, just ask Mark, because we were doing a whole shiz ton of learning today.
Yeah, we learned today.
Woo! That was
Okay,
some
so-
rough stuff.
The first art, this is one that's got sound here. Is that right?
Also, this cover is by Kleber Souza Lima and Russ Cassidy, guys, but it was my concept that I gave to Kleber. It is the first pinball table concept cover of just the table.
Can you just show me that cover one more time, please? That's what that is, dude. Is a pinball cover. I love that. That is sick.
That is sweet.
Scroll down. See, yeah, there's a little ball thing and everything.
Oh, dang, that's cool.
And see, you can
That's
see we got
so
all the
cool.
different characters from all the different chapters, and it just kind of flows with the cover, man. Russ
That is
Cassidy
so
on
cool.
colors, absolutely killing it.
Oh, Russ Cassidy is awesome.
Kleber Souza Lima
Dude.
did that line work. I think we'll be seeing him in the near future for another one of my books, guys. Just saying.
I kept seeing that. And I was like, man, that looks familiar. That is sick.
He did Jengarr 2's interiors. So you
How
guys
many-
will be seeing more of Kleber.
How many issues of this one, Fry, are there?
I believe there was. Let me go back and see. 1,000. There are 1,000 copies available.
This is the trade paperback. This is the five
Correct.
chapters.
Correct.
Nice. Oh, cool. I'm getting me one.
Yeah, this one's way badass.
Dude, that is such a cool cover, man. My mom's gonna have some questions about me, but
Dude,
I don't
the
think they're
Romeo
going to
one-
be new questions, Jared. And she's been around with you for a while.
You're right. They asked me if I was a devil worshiper way back in the day when I was a teenager. So
There's the map of hell.
Oh,
So anybody that's not familiar with Hellbringers, we throw this map. Excuse me.
Bless
So
you.
you guys can see
right
it.
on.
That way you'll know where we are. So right now in the story, the only two places that we've been is the very bottom right of the map and the very top of the map. That's about
Really?
it.
Okay.
It needs to be. No, wait, I can't make advice, so this is just me talking in my own opinion, which doesn't count, doesn't mean anything. But it needs to be a 2-page spread.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be printed out on a map size, like
Just
an
just so you
actual
can
map.
see
I'd
it.
like to own like an 11 by 17 print of this. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be cool.
yeah.
Just have it on the wall. You know,
That'd be cool. That'd be way cool.
that map took me like 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks.
Wow. Now, through the Hellbringer saga, are you gonna cover that whole map? Is that the plan?
Honestly, if we go back and do another volume, then it's gonna be card set number 2. So we're ending on card set number 1 right now. So if anybody remembers, Hellbringer started out as a card game. Well, it was Hellbringer 0 that came out in 2015, but we hit the card game like the year after. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I did the first comic, then we did the card game. So set 1 is kind of coming to a close here with this volume of Hellbringers ending. If we ever came back, volume 2, set 2, would coincide with each other. And if everybody out there knows, that means Octo von Wolfenwings would be the main bad guy for the next arc. And honestly, at all my bad guys, he seems the most complex, man. So it would be cool to have him to find out what happens after Lucifer. You know what I mean? And it would be cool to find out what happens in volume 3 when, you know, Sinister Pele becomes the main bad guy and takes all the lava and fire from hell and can use it anywhere on Earth as well. So it's going to be interesting as hell if I ever decide to come back to this. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I have been smited for the last year by God if he is real. And this is not something I want to continue to do to piss him off if he is real. That's all I'm going to say, guys. I would love to get the fuck out of this realm and never go back again. So if I could just stay out of hell for my writing, I'm going to be so happy. I want to get the fuck out of this realm. You understand? I love this story. I love what I've created. This whole mentality that you have to be in to continue to write this stuff, the philosophies, the way you have to think against a lot of authority and stuff like that as you're doing this. Dude, this has transformed me in a way that I didn't know if I wanted it to transform me. You understand what I mean? That's why we tell people this is a mature book. You know, we're luring you in with great art from great artists, but philosophically, man, ideologically, this is one of the scariest books you could probably ever read because I'm going to make you think about your own beliefs. You know what I mean? And I had to think about mine, bro, while I was doing this.
Wow.
So finishing this story has been one of the challenges of my life because I got 4 different endings for this last book that I'm writing right now. And I don't want to do any one of them. You know what I mean? Like, because I know this is what I'm going to be remembered for. And writing something this scary and this sacrilegious in a way is going to be not something I want to be typically remembered for, you know?
Well, now hold on just a second. If this is the only thing you do, I could see how you might be remembered for it. But if this is the beginning of Mark May the Magnificent, you know, Mark May, the giant who is astounding, and you take and you create other worlds and other stories. It's just going to be the beginning. And so it's going to trigger people into thinking, oh, Mark May is this way. And then they're going to find something else of yours that goes another way. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, Mark May has depth. Mark May has,
Our next book is a wrestling book.
see?
A
That's what I'm
wrestling
talking
book.
about.
Let me tell you why. It is the complete opposite of what we are doing right now. It gets me out of the realm, puts me into a nice little safe headspace for a little while. You know what I mean? Until I feel like the depths need to break back out, and then we bring in card set number 2 and introduce you guys to 52 new characters for the comic books. The same way we did with every comic set. And then guess what? Volume 3, same thing. 52 new cards, 52 new characters. We have volume 4, half made. Guess what? 52 new cards, 52 new characters. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's 40 years worth of material right there that I can make comic books with. We could have went with volume 1 for 80 books. 80 books. I packed it all into 9.
Wow.
So it's a shame, because if I had unlimited funds, I'd give you 80 books. You know what I mean? But I am a guy that doesn't have a second job. I pay half the rent here. I have a kid. I have a wife. I have to figure out how to take care of them at the same time that I'm trying to entertain people. You understand what I'm saying? And when we ask for money on Kickstarter and, give you a fair deal for your books, you guys got to know that's not just going towards the books. It's going towards me trying to, feed these people, me, trying to just survive. The
What do
things
you
that I
mean,
like.
these people?
Yeah, I don't. Well,
6'4", 350.
I don't go out and drink. We don't go out and have a good time, dude. What I buy is what you see, like wrestling figures. You know what I mean? Like
Comics.
Yeah, we're nerds, and we make this stuff for nerds, and that's as good as it gets. And dude, we're not here to win a popularity contest like a lot of comic people are. We are literally here to entertain you. So the book that you might get from your favorite person that you might love might fucking suck. You know what I mean? And we aren't going to be those people. All right. We are here to shove great content in your face.
I'm about to shove something in Chris's face.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. But that's what's so cool about indie, dude. That is what's so cool about indie creators in the space, man. You guys, you're inspirational. You guys fight so hard to bring stories, to bring entertainment to people. You work so hard. You kind of remind me of the starving artist, if you will. You know what I mean? Like you don't take and think, oh, I'm going to make myself something. You think, you know what? I'm going to create something for all of us to enjoy. And that's so awesome.
Do you mind if I play off that? Thank you, sir, for that. But do you mind if I play off that for a second? Not only that, but I brought people with me. So I said right when I got into publishing, the first thing I'm going to do is give people chances that nobody else would give. Okay. There was a list of people I still wanted to give chances to that other people got to first. But I didn't want to be the guy just doing it to make a name for myself. Oh, I gave that person a chance. I gave that person a chance. The reason I did it is because some of these people weren't getting the chances that they deserved based on how they were viewed in the comic industry, whether it be
I got a problem with that.
age, whether it be talent. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like this stuff. I don't like the ins and outs of the industry when it comes to politics. It feels a lot like wrestling. Okay. I'm not the Hulk Hogan when it comes to this situation. I'm like one of the tag team champion guys or something like that, gets his shot down there and tries to work his way up. All right.
I'm the freaking cowboy, dude.
That is true. You are. But what I mean by that is I'm not backstage politicking my way up to the top. Okay. I'm having to fight for it through the system. So the system that we have in place is we get to make books, and these books are, all I have, man. Like I put literally my entire life savings into making this happen. And there was nothing else I wanted to do more. So if I were to die tomorrow penniless, which, guys, that's 95% chance going to happen. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, this was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Ever. And so Chad Harden taking a chance on me, doing Hellbringers, the Sacred Heart. And just that right there was enough for me to be like, motherfucker, I can do this. And not only can I do this, I'm going to fucking smoke our last show with Hellbringers Sacred Heart, and I'm going to fucking kill it with the next 5 books, and that's what we did. You know what I mean? And now we have 6 and 7 out, too, where we took an entire island of Hawaii, like the whole island chain, and we we took people from the islands, and we did a book with those guys. You know what I mean? And gave all those guys chances who, you know, some may like me, some may not. But guess what? They got their chance. And guess what I got? Love from Hawaii, because I love that place. And if you haven't gone there, you got to go.
Aloha.
It is the greatest.
Aloha spirit, man.
All the people are nice. Nobody's like full of shit. Brett Okamura, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be doing our wrestling book. I just got to get him the script. So I'm trying my best to get that out. So, and then, you know, Jengarr and Shredd too, we are able to give people chances that took, you know, chances on us, you know.
First of all, I'm young Facebook user, and we don't know who you are, so it doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, what? Who's this? Who is this random stranger? Listen, random stranger. You know what I mean? Can you imagine somebody coming up to you on the street who's just, you got no idea who they are, and they're like, look at these old men. I'm like, what's this?
Young. I feel like I'm in my 20s.
That'll never leave, though. We can be 80 and still feel like we're in our 20s. Mentally,
I'm going.
It's all a headspace.
Well, there's a difference between mentally and when you go to stand up, your back gives out. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That never happens to me, though.
Mm.
Oh, my back. No.
I got off on a little bit of a rant there, man. I'm sorry.
No. That's good, though, dude. That's good because, you know, it really draws in the indie spirit. That's what it's about, dude. It's the indie spirit. The indie spirit is something that this industry does need. The more that people tap into the indie spirit, more that this industry is gonna succeed. You know, we got to change the industry so that everyone can be a part of it. There's a reason why the parent company of Crypto Comics Marketplace is called Everyone's Comics. It's because we believe that everyone should have the opportunity to publish a book or to read a book and to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? It's everyone, not.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, okay? 8 years ago is when I started in this industry. Chad's manager at the time, Stephen Palava, one of my favorite dudes on the entire planet, actually got me my first con appearance 2 months after I had started drawing. And when I was drawing, dude, all I drew was other people's work. Like, I had no idea, you know what I mean? But I didn't sell it. I was just sitting there just swiping every night, because that's how you learned. You drew other people's work, you know, or you drew from photographs. But I didn't know that back then. So I'm sitting there doing this, and I'm like, man, I'm getting better. Like, every night I'm getting better. And then some guy sees it at the hospital I'm working at as a security guard, and he's like, man, I want to buy that. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm just playing around. I'm bored as fuck. Like, I got 8 hours to sit here. You know what I mean? And they're like, no. They're like, yeah. They're like, no. They're like, it's like, I want to buy that. I'll give you $30. It's like, okay, here. You know what I mean? It's choked on you. You know what I mean? And then I was like, well, you know, maybe I should try this again. So like, I put another piece on Facebook, and then it sold. I was like, whoa. And then I learned from a mentor, like, you need to put after on the pieces. So anytime you like copy somebody else's work, always, as far as a homage, make sure you put after the artist on the piece. So
that's cool.
Yep. So he taught me that. I did it from there on out. And then I stopped homaging about 1.5 years in because I started doing my own work. So I had been learning from all the Hogarth books and stuff like that, how to draw anatomy. And then I got to meet Neil Adams via Jimmy Palmiotti in my first ever year, Denver, 2016, 15, one of the two. It's fucking crazy. So he's like, you got to go meet Neil Adams. He'll teach you how to draw. So we're going up there, and I remember I was like, Neil, and I was like, I'm so-and-so. And he's like, come back the next morning, 8 a.m. sharp. You better look good, and you better be ready. And I was like, okay. So I showed up in a suit. I don't know how to draw for shit at this point. Okay. I just want you guys to know I'm still learning because I had just started at that point. So I go up to Neil and we do this, and I come back the next morning. I'm in a line. There's a guy in front of me, and he's got a portfolio, and he puts it on the table, and I can hear this guy. He's just fucking bawling his eyes out, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this guy crying? You know what I mean? And he's like, he's got all these pastels in the thing, and he's like, Neil looks at him, he's like, what the hell is this supposed to do for comics? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, I'm scared. Like, oh, this is gonna be me next. You know what I mean? So this guy walks off crying. I'm next, and I'm like, oh, this.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
And so he looks at me, and he's like, all right, let's see what you got. And he starts going through, and he hits the first page. He's like, and then he gets to like 2, 3, and he's like, whoa. And then he gets to 7, 8, and he's like, why are these here? You need to put these in the front. And I'm like, okay, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Remember this, guys. Mm-hmm. So he looks at me, and he's like, you know, this is bad, and this is shit. And he's like, you need to get better. And that's what he said. And I looked at him, and I was like, some people would find that offensive, Mr. Adams. And he looked at me, he's like, I don't give a fuck what you think. and it resonated with me. So hear me out. A lot of guys, especially the guy in front of me that day, they go home and cry. Okay. Because somebody said something like that may have been a hero or an idol. To me, it felt like a coach trying to fire my ass up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, and that's what he did. From that day on, I fucking drew 8 hours a day. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going to prove this motherfucker wrong next year when I see him. You know what I mean? And I did. The second portfolio was 2-3 years later, and he actually was like, I can see you're listening to me. I can see you're getting better. He's like, you need to do this way, and this way, though. And I was like, and I listened, and I was like, you know what? This is reverse engineering the way I was taught to draw, and it's working. And so now I can combine the two, and I'm like, oh my God, I know what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? And so the third time it happened, it was a third portfolio review. It was in Vegas. He actually was sitting there at the casino, and my buddy's like, hey man, why don't you show him your portfolio again? Because they were buddies. He's actually bought a lot of art from him. And I was like, sure, absolutely. And he did it. We're all bearded. That's because these guys met me and they all started growing beards. So
it's true.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened.
I think it was, guys. We're all buddies now. We all beard bros. So that third time, he's like, man, this is good stuff. You know what I mean? And I felt that was it. That's all I wanted to hear. It was like a lifelong moment, but it took 7 years to get it. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's a long time.
So during that 7 years, though, the reason I bring this up, guys, is because during that 7 years, during that time period, during the time period even before that, and this is still a connection to what Jared was talking about just a second ago. This is why this whole story has happened. Yeah, I had no earthly idea I was ever going to make a comic book. Ever. Loving it ever since I was a child. Doing comic book training at 13 years old while I was in a classroom of 18-year-olds. That was me, okay, for a couple weeks before they kicked me out because I was a 13-year-old and they were cussing all the time and my parents just weren't having it. You know what I mean? And I was like, God damn, I could have been a comic artist when I was 17, but you motherfuckers took me out of the class. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot, parents. Good job. Yeah, that fucking degree thing worked out great.
Parents on them. They wanted you to learn from Neil Adams.
They never knew that shit was going to happen. Nobody did. That's what I'm trying to say, though.
How do you know? How do you know?
learn from everybody. So 100% of, they say this, 100% of the shots you don't take, you're never going to make, right? Wayne Gretzky and Michael Scott from The Office. So if you don't do this, if you don't talk to these artists, 50% of them are going to bullshit you and be like, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? But 50% of the other ones, they'll give you one thing. And you guys, remember this. If you can just get the one thing, remember the one thing they'll teach you. You could take that and put it in your playbook with everything else that you got from these guys. It's like college. You could use a con scene just like you would a curriculum. So if you guys can go to these guys, ask questions, see who will help you. Chris Russo was the biggest mentor I had. I mean, he's the one that taught me all the ins and outs of comics and how not to piss people off, like by plagiarizing work, by putting the after on signatures, stuff I would tell people, and then they would laugh at me, be like, fuck you, and block me or something like that. Like I can think of a couple artists now that don't like me, and they're like, why? And they're like, because I remember you 5 years ago, and I remember what you were doing. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows now, but I remember, Yeah. And that's the thing is, I have been so lucky to work with the people I got to work with. For people to say yes to me that won't say yes to some of the top comic industry professionals that are doing indies as we speak, who question and message me and ask me, how are you getting these guys when I can't fucking get these guys? You know what I mean? Who make way more money than I do on Kickstarters. And I'll tell them straight up, listen to me talk, man. Like, we're in this to make comics for the fans who are tired of reading the worst mainstream bullshit, having agendas shoved down their fucking throat for no reason whatsoever. Like, sometimes you're just enjoying your day, and then you have to hear blah, 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 and you're like, why the fuck should I care about this? Like, I'm enjoying my day. You know what I mean? Our comics don't fuck with you like that. Sure, they'll have mainstream issues tied into it, but that's an underlying theme that has been around since the beginning of history. Do you understand what I mean? Our books are historical, they're philosophical, ideological, but they will make you entertained. If you're not entertaining somebody in a comic book, in anything that you're doing entertainment-wise, then you have lost focus and a goal. It's not to tell a story as much as it is just give them something special to remember, to have fun, to be like, man, this was worth it. Dude,
here you go, Mark.
Looks great.
Hey,
Matthew Langston comes in and says, Mark May is the Justin Bieber to us fangirls.
He's a lyrical genius. Didn't you hear his song
hey, you guys heard that song earlier. I mean, that was my lyrics, guys. Thank you, Matthew.
You know what? We have some bloopers prepared, and we're already over an hour, so I'm just going to jump over to the bloopers because these are.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
What? Wait,
so
I'm not in any of them, right?
No, Mark recorded a studio episode with Matt, and some of the bloopers from this recording are so wonderful. These are so great, Mark. So, okay.
I haven't seen these
why
yet.
you gotta do this to me? Why I gotta do this to me?
As friends, we gotta do it.
And as you guys can see behind me here, this is the Hellbringers library. There's a lot of Hellbringers books, Hellbringers different chapters on the wall behind me. A few of the Marvel Blacklight Third Eye posters. That's what I'm running the show now. It's not a crypto comic show anymore. It is the Silent Mayhem Productions Mark May show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
Okay. So let me explain what happened.
You had gone away. Well, that's up.
Be careful,
We're
Mark.
recording the show.
Hurry, somebody give him CPR.
We're recording the show, and like halfway through, all of a sudden, my internet just goes out, like throughout my entire house. So
it was just
I run
Mark by
upstairs.
himself filling the
Yeah.
void. It was just so wonderful. Dude, any other creator would have been like, all right, well, the host is out. I'm out.
Yeah,
too.
I'm out.
Mark just
No.
about
Creator of the Mayhem Show on Saturday nights, guys, right here. I'm ready to run this shit if you guys go down. I'm like, so CryptoComics.com, ladies and gentlemen, sign up right now. I'll help you out. Let's go.
So we probably got like eight different commercial cuts that we could put together of just stuff that Mark came up with while he was waiting for Matt to rejoin him.
Well, by the time I got back, Mark, you were gone, and I seen that the recording was still there, so I'm like, okay, I'll download it. And when I went to edit it, that's when I found out like you had stayed and just started going off. I was like, oh,
That's awesome.
this is perfect.
That's awesome, Mark. That's why we love you. That
was pretty rad.
That's awesome.
So
That
I
is
believe
awesome.
We got another blooper lined up too, right, Fry?
Yeah, so
What?
let me play this.
Oh,
You
no.
then you can
Oh
give
no!
us some-
What did you
some
do, Mark?
information, Matt. It's good. This one's good.
Because you want to work with everybody, and if you had the money, you could, But
Okay.
dude, you look like you got stuck like on a loop there, but it was like just you rolling your eyes.
What? No, I wasn't.
That's what it looked like. Like, let me show you. It was like that's how you got
Oh
stuck.
God, no.
It was so good.
Oh, you're
That's
saying
funny.
the screen froze? Is that?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Boy, that'll go in the blooper reel. Okay. As I said, I was having internet problems that night.
I'm so happy that other people got to see that because I remember when we were live and that shit was happening. I was like, "Fuck, man, what do you want me to say, asshole? Fuck." Can we see it one more time, please?
Absolutely.
Because you want to work with everybody, and if you had the money, you could, But
Okay.
dude, you look like you got stuck like on a loop there, but it was like just you rolling your eyes.
What? No, I wasn't.
That's what it looked like. Like, let me show you. It was like
I love how Matt's like, what? No, it didn't happen.
oh shit! Oh shit! That was great.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
set the record straight.
Oh my god! Thank you.
When you're doing a show with Mark May, there's really no way to get bored. Okay, so I was not bored.
Oh, that's funny because at first I was like,
let me just see it one
I was
more
like,
time.
what's he
Look at his eyes.
doing?
Look at this shit. Look at his eyes, man. Thank you. You gotta come see this shit. Come here. Yeah, this is fucking great. Watch this. This is so
Okay,
fucking great.
we're gonna show the same one again. All right.
Oh no. It's- Because you want to work with everybody, and if you had the money, you could, But
Okay.
dude, you look like you got stuck like on a loop there, but it was like just you rolling your eyes.
What? No, I wasn't.
That's what it looked like. Like, let me show you. It was like that's how you got
Oh
stuck.
God, no.
What? No.
So it froze up on us. You got to show it one more time so she can see.
Oh.
You got just one more time.
Yes,
Froze
I
up.
didn't see anything. It just froze.
It
the
just,
whole time.
dude, you guys fucking were all on a loop on that one. We were just sitting there. They're fucking with us again. Like, let's see it one more time, please, and then we can get
Okay.
back to it. All right.
Okay.
oh
one
my
more time.
gosh.
Because you want to work with everybody, and if you had the money, you could, But
Okay. Okay.
Dude, you look like you got snuck like on a loop there, but it was like just you rolling your eyes.
What? No, I wasn't.
That's what it looked like. Like, let me show you. It was like that's how you got
Oh
stuck.
God, no.
Let me see you later.
Oh,
We love you too, Mark.
oh,
Good shit.
oh. Serious, Crutchy. Serious. Oh, that was funny. Oh my God.
Somebody else is calling Crutchy out for his.
Dude, hey, Adina never comes to check on me when I'm fucking dying laughing. So that was she had to see that one. That was good though.
That was hilarious. That
Matt
was
Langston
that
comes
was
in
too
over
funny,
on
man.
Facebook saying, "Hey Jared, your daddy Hugh Jackman is coming back for Deadpool 3."
Oh, I know, and he's gonna look like the real Wolverine.
Joe says, "Bloopers noise."
I mean, that was a good series of bloopers, guys. I mean, that might have been the best highlight reel of all time. So,
Oh my
man,
God.
thank you for the gift that keeps on giving, brother.
You looked so worried, Matt. That was the best part. You're like, no.
I was all like, yeah, man, I just love giving help to people and all this. It's like, oh, fuck yeah, okay.
So a cool thing about those bloopers though is they were taken from a show called Studio that Matt recently started doing with various. There's a bunch of clips up across social media. I know that you can find them on YouTube. I think we also got them up, shared out over on Facebook. I'm not sure if they made the order on Twitter yet. We've got so much stuff going on. But if you guys go to our YouTube channel and check it out, there's actually a lot of really cool information about how it is working with various creators, like Mark was saying, giving all these other guys a chance and stuff like that. He shares a lot of really cool wisdom. And it's nice because in that pre-recorded format, it's just kind of right to the point. It's great content for you guys to check out and get to know Mark better. And if you're also into comics and maybe thinking about potentially trying to publish yourself, it's great information to have. So thank you again, Mark, for doing that recording.
One of the big things I can tell you guys, what he's talking about, if you want to listen to it, one of the little tidbits that I can tell you right now is, guys, what I was telling you about being a security guard in that 8 years, I never thought that was going to happen 8 years ago, okay? I was at the lowest point of my life. I thought I had nothing left. I was going to end it. You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, I was like, what am I going to do before I do this? I was like, what about the one thing that God ever gave me the smidgenest of talent with? Creativity, art. That saved my life, man. And it can for you guys too. Dude, if you want to do a story, if you want to create a comic, if you have the money to do it, just fucking do it. You don't have to be great. You just got to get the first book out. Remember that. Just do it.
Good advice.
I know who he's talking to.
There's no more inspirational quotes ever. Listen, from now on, it's just Matt fucking rolling his eyes at me anytime I start. Yeah, well, you know what I could do? I can help this guy. Nah, fuck you, cut. I thought he had died on the show for a second when we were talking, man. I thought I was going to have to resuscitate him.
Matt's always trying to get mouth to mouth from creators. It's something we've talked to him about before. Matt Langston comes in over on Facebook saying, Jared, please, will you do a Wolverine cosplay with me? Really have to grow out the beard, though. Also, this is a request from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so please do it for Timmy. Is Timmy real?
What do you mean, is Timmy real?
I just want to.
Of course he's real. Haven't you seen him on South Park?
Oh, that's not the direction I was going with at all. I wasn't trying to make a joke. We're talking about the Make-A-Wish kids, dude.
Wait, he's not on South Park? Yeah, it is Timmy.
Yeah, but I don't think we know what Timmy is, Jared. I just don't think that Timmy is a realistic. Anyhow, okay.
Come on, heck.
Moving on.
So, Jared, are you going to do a cosplay? You got to do a cosplay.
In spandex? I don't know.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
I'd have to work out where I'd do it in spandex.
Do a bodysuit. Get the fake muscle suits.
Ooh, that'd be cool. I mean, if I could look that good, I might. Like, seriously. We might be able to do something, Matt.
Uh-oh. Andrew Dodge comes in and says, yeah, what do we need to help Matt get his book out?
I know, dude. I'm the guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Just ask me.
That was a joke. He has a book in the system. It's called The Hero Story, and it's freaking awesome. It's one of my favorite comics of all time.
Yeah, there's one called The Hero Story, and then there's another one I believe coming out later.
The Hero Story is awesome, dude. If you haven't got to read that yet, Mark, you would love it. It is one of my favorite comics of all time. It is
Man,
awesome.
I want to read it.
All right.
Send it to me for real.
For sale in the marketplace. What are you selling that for?
I want to say it's like $1 or $1.99 or something like that.
Such a stud.
Is it? How much is it in Matic?
Dude,
I don't remember.
What do we look like? Calculators?
Ah,
The system does the conversion for you. That was a great opportunity for you to plug the ability. I give up at this point.
There he is. He's like, what? What?
You got to roll your eyes right, Fry. Okay, that's a great. So why don't you tell us what the Matic is, Matt? All right, I'll tell you what the Matic is.
Okay, in the meantime, Mark, I want to point this out. While everybody's talking about Matt making his comic, you would think that Matt would get excited, right? Matt's like, "Oh God, they're talking about my comic. I've got like Mark May on the show with me, and
I'm
we're
not,
talking
dude.
about
I'm
my
nobody special.
Let's
Every
bring
time
this
I
up.
fucking tell you guys that.
No, but you'd think that he'd go to for it. Instead, what he did is he just shot me this on Skype. This is what Matt's doing right now.
Excellent choice.
So for
my gosh.
everybody asking when Matt's comic is coming out, that should give you a very paramount answer as to where his mind is as far as the priority.
Just so you know, he sees me in that outfit.
How many times? How many times a week?
Oh, I don't know. Probably every night.
Langston comes in on Facebook, says, Matt, you look like Black Adam.
well, thank you.
I think
Andrew
I
Dodge
made that
says-
compliment to him last week.
Andrew Dodge says, ooh, sure enough, D-Day number 1, day 1 behind the scenes. And then Matt comes back in with a fat yes card.
Oh, who did
Okay.
that
guys,
cover?
Guys, okay,
With the
stop.
pug?
We are
Okay,
at an
what's
hour and 20 minutes. And
So
I
what?
did tell Mark that we were going to do about an hour because it's Adina's birthday.
Oh,
And so we're already 20 minutes over when he's already taken half of his day talking to us anyways on getting books and everything else set up.
who did Hellpug cover?
That was me.
Really?
Yeah.
Nicely done, son. I dig that
Thank you,
pug.
What was that?
Is that what
gonna play
people
the
say
song.
when they first see it? And then they first see it on my videos, they're like, what was that? What the fuck?
It scared the hell out of me. I can tell you that much right now.
Well, good. I guess I'm doing my job then. Huh?
When I'm running Tekken, I didn't choose to select a video of it. It's all I'm like,
You know what it was. You all out there know what it was.
oh, you know.
It was the devil.
2.19 Matic. Boom.
Andrew, Jared, Matt, thank you so much for having me on tonight. I really don't want to leave. I was having way too good of a time, guys.
Dude, man, I was having a great time, except the back of my head started hurting because I was laughing so hard.
Dude, I passed out on the show one time and I was laughing so hard. Did you guys ever see that one? I was like, I was out for 3 minutes, dude.
Are you serious?
My guest started laughing. He thought it was part of the show. He's like, "You okay, man?" And I was like, "No, I'm fucking dead. I just woke up. I don't know what happened. Why are we on a show right now?" Don't laugh
That's
too
so
hard.
awesome.
You get old, kids. You'll fucking kill yourself.
Oh,
Terrible.
I know. I'm like really hurting back here.
Yeah. Older you get, the
It's like-
harder it hurts to laugh, man.
Dude, serious. But it's the language of the soul, you know. So I love to laugh. It's like it makes me younger.
We're just gonna laugh until our bones can't take it anymore.
All right, Mark, I got a blooper that you need to see though.
Okay.
You're gonna like this one. Doochie, 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 doochie.
That's some good dancing, Jared.
Thank you. I was at a rave.
In your head?
Yeah,
Somewhere.
aren't we all?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Last time I checked, the party doesn't start till I get there.
Andrew, I'll definitely tell her, dude. You're definitely known in our family, just so you know, brother.
Crutchy is a legend.
He is.
Absolute
He is.
legend. All right, guys. Well, let's wrap this thing up so he can get back to it. Celebrate that.
Oh
birthday.
man.
Hey,
She's just gonna yell at
What?
me.
Hey, shut your mouth, dude.
Oh,
This is a recording. She's going to be able to see this.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Crutchy, clip
You
it.
need to say,
You want to discount on your next books? Clip that.
please clip it. Please.
The
Don't.
blackmail
No,
discount.
don't.
I like
Hey,
that.
look, here's the good thing about me and her. You can blackmail me all day and she'll still be with me.
But she'll probably
that's
still
awesome.
got you a deal on the books too.
Yeah. That's a good point.
All right. With that being said, Mark, thank you again for joining us, dude, and hanging out with us. And
Nope. You
not
guys
just
did me the
tonight,
favor.
but
You guys did me the favor.
no, I'm saying over this whole time, dude, like launching different books with us and like doing all this stuff and helping us see this like dream come to a reality. And thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts, man. We appreciate it. Like the kindness of creators like you and a lot of the other creators that are inside of the system, dude, it enabled us to build our dream. You know what I mean? Are you? Why do you got to make it? Yeah.
Shit, it's over.